and then you click
I make
the.
another account.
Wait, what?
So I made a Foundry an account.
Oh,
So
not
do I make
Foundry.
another?
Forge.
Fuck.
Yeah. Foundry's great and all, but Forge, you just need a free account to join the server that we're on. Otherwise, I'd have to host from this computer, and it's like, let's just get a server in case, because then it'd be working off of my internet. We don't
I
want to
just
do
logged
that.
in with Patreon. I just said fuck it.
No. Okay.
Oh, I might have to give you a different card, or you might have to. How do I change my card number on there?
Oh, on the
Because I
website.
like lost my card in New York City, so I had to get a new one. And
We'll
I've
go
never
over
done
that after
that.
session,
Yeah,
because
that's fine. That's
I
fine.
can try to talk to
I just
the
didn't
owner.
want you to be like charge me and be like, "Oh no, he didn't pay."
No, I know you're good for it. None of you guys are gonna try to be like, oh well, let's just be as cheap as possible. Like, no. You guys are all good.
It's like I promise you, that's not it.
It's not that way,
Okay,
I
I
swear.
need select player. Chaz.
Okay, I'm hearing somebody, but is there another person on here now?
He's not
I think
in
chat
yet.
Okay,
How,
is
how
only
do
he
I
on.
must
get the
be on
access
Discord
key?
then.
Yeah.
Mm, Yeah, he's just on Discord, but he'll get in. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
and
What? How do I get the access key?
oh, you don't need it. It's just
I
empty. You should just click enter, and you should be
Oh, I
fine.
did. Okay, I just hit enter. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
You'll need a link to it, and yeah,
Do I
there we are.
need?
There you are,
Does
Chaz.
Beyond 20 work for this?
Yes, if you have Beyond 20 and
Does
you just
Beyond 20 work like this?
yeah, if you just
Okay.
approve that it works for this site, it
Right.
automatically works. If you have the modules, which I do.
Okay. Let me go over to that.
All right. So, there we are. Excellent, my friends, excellent. We are back to this wonderful, happy place. So, is Higgins going to be joining us today or no?
No, but she said check her anyway.
Okay.
She keeps unfortunately not like it's just every Tuesday it seems like something goes randomly wrong and she's like I don't know why. Well, last week it was because I was there, but
Mm. You're just a
so
bad luck charm, I see.
she will get here.
All right,
Apparently,
good. Because I
it's
want to
just
make sure
like
she
I
joins.
don't
Because
know,
she was,
but she said she will eventually join though.
because she was having so much fun. I love it. Yeah,
Okay, so it did work. Cool.
indeed. You are here. I'm just gonna pop. If you want to be seen, then you can. Otherwise, I'll just minimize your camera and put it somewhere else. How you deal with the cameras if you don't want them?
You can minimize me. It's fine.
Yeah. How you deal with it is you pop it out, drag it somewhere, and then on the bottom right with the arrow, just minimize it all the way. And then um, and then it's super easy.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever with me with the stream. It's up to you.
Well, I plan to do whatever I want with
Whoops.
you guys, as you're in my land of Barovia.
Exact. Yes.
So,
Uh,
it's gonna be
how
a.
do I turn on my camera?
That's a
I
good
think.
question. Surprisingly, since it's going to be a skeleton crew, it looks like today, does anyone want to give a recap as to what happened? Oh, looks like we have a camera on. There we are. Hello. Yeah.
The old guy is here this week.
We gotcha.
Exactly. Alrighty. So, my friends. Since unfortunately Jerry will not be joining us, and Higgins is stuck with some work thing, unfortunately again. I don't know what happened with the other person. I'm gonna have to look into that a little bit more. Uh, we are
Yeah.
back into this wonderful land of Barovia. And does anyone want to give a recap as to what happened, especially since our Wiggle Stomp was not here for the last session?
Yeah. Sure. So where were we, Chaz? You had just we had just been
We
hanging
were
out with.
basically talking to. Hold on, I would have to get back to my notes. But we went to see the illegal lady that apparently everyone said don't go to, and we were like,
Yeah, I wrote it.
we definitely
Written
going there.
names on
And then
some of
she's
the-
like, I might be able to help you with your vampire problem, and we were gonna do her a favor or something of some sort, if I remember
That's
correctly.
right. Yeah, yeah, Lady Fiona.
Let's see what
So
I
we were
got.
not supposed to go see her, and we went and saw her, and you had spoken with someone and asked them, to answer a question, right? And the riddle came back saying, "It is buried beneath a raven made of stone, deep in its bowels, where fog and dead lie." It's where
Yep,
supposedly this
I just read
wizard.
my note for that.
And so we headed off to the church that morning, and we went into the church checking it out. We noticed that um, the father, the priest from the church, his name was Lucian Petrovich. He was headed out of the church, but we were able to talk him to going back in. He noticed that one of the stained glass windows had a raven in there, so we did a little bit of chatting with him, and found out that he is not a fan of Isaac as well. So he's that, I don't know, the deputy or the second hand man of the burgomaster. And he's sort of might be willing to help us, but he has a problem that he was helping to get a little bit of problem, a solution to. And he brought us down into a crypt where the bones of Saint Andrew have gone missing, and it seemed to all lead to the gravedigger Milovog, who was the only one who had access to it, and Milovog was off fishing. So we thought it'd be best to go investigate, go track down Milovog and speak to him. Jerry, being a gravedigger, was very happy to go hang out with his own kind, and I guess sort of a sense that perhaps this Saint Andrew was maybe the wizard. There's one of the stained glass windows made us kind of think that he might be the wizard that we're talking about, but there's no mention or no recognition that the staff was in here. The father didn't know anything about a staff, so we ended up going off to the lake. And Don, do you want to, since you're the one who did the deed in the lake, I'll let you explain how your violent streak happened.
Well, you did a great job, Michael. So as we go to the lake, we're standing on the shore, and we look out and we see that there's a man fishing in a rowboat in the middle of the lake. We're not sure who it is, so we call out to the individual several times, and they do not respond. But we do see that at the bottom of his fishing rod, just below where the line goes into the water, it's bubbling. And so we as a decide to go out and find out what's going on, because we assume it's the grave digger out there fishing. Well, it turns out it's not. It's an individual known as Blue Toe, who appears to be mentally challenged. But worse than that, he what little he would tell us gave it. We were able to piece together that he has been using an Ishtani girl as bait to fish with, and she had been alive, but by the time we overcame him, because I basically, called him a fiend and attacked, and then everybody else joined in. Unfortunately, we were too late for her, and when we
No,
did get her body,
combat was without me.
yeah, so it was too late. She was dead, and so we brought her body back so it could be sent back to the Ishchani camp. After that, we went to Belinsky's shop, um, following up on some leads we had, and he gave us a note that said he knows Bones hide. And so that's, uh, and you'll have to pick it up, Michael, because for some reason that's where my notes end. I don't have what Jerry did or how that we launched into that. Do you have any more memory about that?
Yeah, we were chasing the gravedigger, and we split up and we followed him and we came to Belinsky's shop and we went in there. I used command to make him give me the note um, that that the grave digger gave to him, and that's what you had just read. And then our buddy Jerry just cast what is it?
Something
Truth.
of truth.
Zone of truth.
Yeah.
Area,
So
zone of truth.
zone of truth, and that's where. And then Wizzo said, "Hey, that's all for the night."
But I did also say that
The
Blinsky
other thing,
failed his saving throws. I have it in my notes. So.
That's
right,
okay.
that is
Mhm.
correct.
Mhm.
The other thing is, during our time in that session, we learned about Lumina, and Lumina has a son, a shoemaker, who is being held in the stocks. And we learned that Lady Fiona is trying to wrest control from the current burgomaster. The Martikov family own and run the inn, and we heard reference to something called the Wizard of Wines, who provides wine to the town. These are all open-ended areas for possible exploration. We've uncovered enough to know that those people are there, but we know nothing more
Can
about them.
can you say what the Martikov was again? That
Yes,
was the only one I missed.
the Martikov family, they own and run the inn and have done so for a long time. Generations, it appeared, from what we learned.
And the and on a number of graves that are in that church's cemetery, there are stone ravens carved or statues, and those are all connected with the Martikov family.
Did we also learn that when we went to, my memory's not great, but when we went to the guard's wife's house, we passed the stocks in an area and we saw people wearing donkey heads. Am I correct on that?
Yes, yes, you are in
We
the
did see
village
that.
in the
Yep.
village square.
And we learned, yes, and we learned that that was a punishment for not being happy and content with how things were. And that's when, like I said, we learned about Lumina's son, a shoemaker who's being held in the stocks. I don't remember who told us that. I don't honestly, but I just know that's in my notes.
Yeah, I think that was the lady. I think that was Lady Fiona who told us that that's why they were in the stocks. But yeah, so we got Berlin.
Who
So
was
we're
in the
right.
stocks?
Townspeople, but one of them is the shoemaker's son. Is that what you were
Yes,
saying?
Lumina's son, and he's a shoemaker, and he's being held in the stocks.
Indeed, indeed. So,
Interesting.
just a few things happened, Wiggle Stomp. Not too much chats, not too much.
That's like every important thing. Just everything important.
So, yes, to set the scene of where you guys are in Belinsky's shop. You ran into it as you were chasing this guy. You decided, screw this, we're going to get some information. And when looking around in Belinsky's shop, you find that there are a few interesting things. There are things like I'm just going to copy and paste this. This is fun right here. A lot of stuff. A lot of different items that are just there. A headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with its eyes and mouth stitched shut. A miniature gallows complete with a trap door and a weighted hanging man. A set of wooden nesting dolls. A smaller one gets older and older. It gets until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse. A wooden string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings, a wind-up music merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in the place of prancing horses, and a ventriloquist dummy what looks like Strahd von Zarevich as the immediate things. You also find a doll that looks remarkably like Irina, and you find that there are, what was it, 8 Jack in the Boxes. 7 of them have your guys' name, including Irina's in it. So it would have Zanpip, Chaz, and then it would also have Creighton, and it goes on with the rest of the party, even who isn't even here, as well as another name. Let me make sure I spell this correctly.
Piddlewick.
Yep, Piddlewick II. Well, let me make sure I spell it correctly because I suck at spelling. There we are. Copy and paste. Easiest way of doing it. And yeah, these are some of the interesting things you see in this shop of this terrified plump man with a suit that has like kind of a frayed and ripped edges on it and kind of unbuttoned and undone at the top here, as well as a long top hat that has rainbow colors going around it. And he's just in the corner. I don't know what you want. Please don't hurt me.
So there's a man being intimidated,
Oh,
or
yes.
is he the shop owner?
He is the shop owner and the man being intimidated.
Who's intimidating? Okay.
Uh,
Well, we don't know that yet. I'm trying to see where
You all
where I'm
busted
thinking.
into the shop and started demanding answers.
Oh,
yeah, we were in our
okay then.
we
It
were
is us.
fun though too. So
And he is in a zone of truth.
We're,
We'll say
we're
that that's how it
intimidating
is.
him.
All right, so that is where the
um,
scene is set.
yeah.
What do you
So
want?
I'd step up to him. I'd grab his grab him a little bit by the shirt and say, you know, where's Milovage gone?
He just gave me a letter and he said to give it to Yeska. And when he came and he just ran out. I don't know more. He just ran away through the door.
Who's Yeska? Like
Uh
Yeska?
the the altar boy who and he ran for you to know this way. Oh, sorry, like down here this way is where he points. He says, Yeska's the altar boy who works at the church. I don't know much more than that.
So I want to reach in my bag. So when we came across by that lake, we had that Jack in the Box, and I had said I'd pick that up. I want to pull out that Jack in the Box and um, tell me who bought this. This is your work, yeah?
No, as he points to the Jack in the Boxes, 8 of them, they just appeared this morning. I don't know.
All of
I
them?
just saw them and thought, oh, maybe I did it while drinking too much wine. And maybe it had jacks that looked
Who,
very
who
familiar to all of you.
this Jack in the Box and the one that I got in the woods. Who who took this from your shop?
This isn't mine. I didn't make this Jack in the Box.
Did you make these others?
No, they just showed up in my shop this morning. I mean, I thought I might have when, when drinking, but the more and more I look at them, the more and more I think, I did not make these. But maybe.
Well, I think, friends, I think we're going to have to make a quick choice here, though, because the grave digger is getting further away from us, or we can continue to work and try to find out more from this individual.
Why do I care about the gravedigger?
We think that the grave digger was involved with taking the bones of the saint from that church,
And he's
and
getting away.
he, and he ran through. We saw him run into the building, and when we ran in and asked Belinsky had the note that the grave digger gate, you know,
You guys
which
have
we're
spent
just
so far
referring
about
to.
half
If
a
we
minute
want to get
questioning
the
him.
gravedigger, we need to go now. We need to go now if we want him. We can come back
Yeah,
to Belinsky.
we should just go now.
Stay right here, Belinsky.
Okay.
Anyway,
I don't think he's going anywhere.
And Jerry's also gonna stay
so
there
we
too.
exit out.
Stay in your shop, man.
So let's exit out the door that he fled through.
Okay. So you
Okay.
exit out this door, and it's been a little bit. You'll need to roll either a survival to pick up tracks or investigation to ask around. What is your choice?
Neither one's a great roll for me, but I can help someone.
I have good charisma.
That's no help with you.
Probably better for me to ask around.
Hold just a moment. Out of game. Hold just a moment, because I was trying to find my character sheet.
So yeah, if you go to
Can
the
I
top,
just try to check the tracks? Can I just
yeah, you
got
can
it.
roll a survival.
try?
One of the two group rolls, go.
Boy!
Doing.
Did it not go through?
I
didn't
don't
see
see
him.
anything.
And I don't know if
Oh, there it
there we
is.
go.
I
Going from-
rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, you did.
Of course,
You
of
wanna see it?
course. I would love to see it in
I'll
here,
show you.
but
Check
it's
that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Those were Creighton's rules.
It worked earlier though. Is it not working now?
I don't know, but
It
you
didn't pop up for me.
you did a custom roll just fine.
I
so-
rolled as well.
Fun times. Yeah, but when I click on the actual survivals, it's not doing it.
Maybe it's not actually connected is the problem. You had the Beyond 20 extension. Did you?
Custom text VTT?
Yeah, VTT. Would be virtual tabletop.
Okay, send custom text.
Yeah, because it probably wasn't enabled on your.
Let me change.
All right.
Beyond maybe
All right.
Beyond 20 roll render.
Yeah, I've been told that you just need to enable it on D&D Beyond. But I will take your word for it this time, Chaz, as I do believe you are very truthful.
Yeah, I was like, I could send you a screenshot. I don't.
So
really
even though
want
there
it.
are,
If it would have been a one, I would have said.
yeah, even though there are a lot of tracks, and it's very hard to decipher. You taking the time and being a bit experienced in this were able to lead the group as you go into the town square and go this way and down here. But even with a nat 20, this is where it kind of ends, as you think the tracks go this way, but down this way, but you're not entirely sure.
Are there any people in this area?
There are a
that look
few
like
of those.
They're with it a little bit.
There are a few of those vacant individuals, but aside from that, something does capture your eye. What you see in this area here, in this little outcropping, is that this large stockyard has several lock sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the front gate reads, Arasek Stockyard. I will copy and paste. Kaboom, right there. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon, its colorful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on its sides spells out the word Rectavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door. And yeah, this is what you see on the stock in the Eras Arasek stockyard.
So I'm gonna just elbow Creighton and Chaz and say, Rectavius, that was one of the people that Lady Fiona said was upset with Isaac.
Okay. So are you asking then, are we going to go and explore the warehouse, or are we going to try to continue to track the gravedigger?
Let me. I guess I'm just pointing that out as that was a name that we hadn't mentioned. So
Oh,
I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think we have to rush to Restavik if we want to go attempt to follow these tracks and see if we can find anything. Right.
Oh, I am speaking through Chaz as an otherworldly entity speaks through the voice of Chaz.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was my bad.
Sorry,
I
I
had
was
you
I
selected.
was really trying to figure this out.
I had you selected. That's why I went through you saying stuff.
Oh, that's Rock Octavia.
Octavio. Indeed, indeed.
Did you say the footsteps? I mean, it looks like it's kind of being lost. Is it headed? Was it headed toward a building? Is that what you had said?
The footsteps look like they were headed in this direction, as if they're trying to skirt along the stockyard, but not going in.
Mm. I suggest we continue trying to follow around the outside of the stockyard in the direction of the steps. Keeping an eye out for anything that you know piece of piece of clothing that gets caught on something, or maybe something gets dropped, or a step that looks good. So if we go that way, I'll look for an investigation and keeping an eye on the ground.
Okay. So
and
is
I
it?
will do
Oh,
perception.
and you'll do perception. Okay. What are you looking for with perception?
Anything that really looks out of the ordinary as we're going. Um, Basically, that. I mean, something that doesn't seem like it would fit based on where we are, the kind of town it is, and just that in general, I think.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Um. Okay. So looking on the outskirts of town, anything in general that's odd. You do see something that's odd is that there is a tiger that is not caged or anything else. But aside from the tiger not being caged, you do see that there is smoke coming from the chimney of Rictavio's wagon, so you know that he is home. And with your perception, you also see that a little bit further down, and as Zanpip is following the tracks looking down, you see that there is a house that catches your eye. This house has boarded up windows from what you can see from far away, and it looks as if it's been barricaded from the inside, a little bit more so than some of the other houses here. And that is right here.
Um,
So is there any evidence, though, of possibly someone coming or going recently up the steps and on the porch?
As you look around the back, since you moved here, Creighton, you find. Let's fix that name. You find that there appears to be a letter that tries to have been pushed inside the doorway, and it's been there for a while. But you see, part of this letter is ripped, as if someone ripped part of it and tried to take it out and see what was happening. You can just see the little bit of the edges on the inside due to your 21 perception.
Okay.
So I'd like to circle the building. Are there any obvious openings? Are there any windows that are open, or is it? You said it looked like it was barricaded on the inside. Is it? Just double
Yeah, yeah,
checking
like
to see
someone
that.
barricaded it from the inside. Well, let's take you here.
Yeah, is there? All right.
Okay. So
I'll go around this right side.
You can move your
Oh,
characters,
I can't
I
do
will
as it
that.
is not paused. Excellent.
Okay. I want to be able to look at that letter. You said it's here, like where I'm going.
It is, yeah, yeah, around the back. So, right here.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to gingerly look at the letter and pull on it, but not enough. If I feel like it's tearing, I'll stop.
Okay.
And my goal is to try to dislodge it from the door.
Okay, so roll a sleight of hand, because this is going to be a little bit hard to get in and grab it. Not too hard, mind you, especially if you use an implement like a dagger or something.
Evidently, too hard for me.
Yeah, you're just like, ugh, as you kind of push it in a little bit more and make it a little bit harder. If you want someone else to try, you can, but the DCs went up a little bit.
Chaz, you should have. Are you good with small things? You are small.
Small things? What are we talking
Well,
about?
I'm trying to. I believe this note's important, and we may want it. So I was trying to remove it from the door. Are you good at intricate tasks like that?
What would be the role for that?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm good at sleight of hand. Let's see if this actually works. I feel like it's not gonna. Okay, I'll try to roll it on here. All right. Plus 3. It's a +3, so whatever. I don't know how. I don't know why I'm rolling
Okay.
advantage, but
Oh, that's fine, that's fine.
uh,
Okay, okay, so you had a total then +3 of, for the first one, 11. As you push it in a little bit more, just as it's now under the door, and it would be pretty almost impossible to get anyways.
All right. I gotta step up and draw my greatsword and use that as a pry to see if I can pry off one of the boards.
On the door? Alright, alright. The
Or
door is boarded from the inside. So you can just use your greatsword to try to, like, help you bust into this area. If you want, you can do that with an athletics check.
That's what I'll do. Uh,
Okay, so that's a total of 18. All right, so that is good enough so that you after some retching, just as you snap open the door, and you hear a, Who's there?"
I'm gonna I'll step right in and take a look. Does this look like the grave digger that spoke?
So you hear that through a door. First off, let me get it so that the door is open for you because you can't see through yet, right?
Can I move?
You hear like, "Who's there?" As it was a pretty loud open as you just
Um,
crack open this door. And you see that there is the torn off remnants of the letter there on the bottom.
okay, so I'll pick that up and hand that to Creighton. He seemed awfully interested in it.
So
Okay.
And
while he's moving in, then I will unfurl the letter and look at it.
Okay. So it looks like it's torn off, and you're getting the ends of different sentences. That is what you see at the as if you're getting like the very bare end of like the letter that's been ripped off. And as you go into this area, you see that there is a man that opens the door and he says, "Hey, who are you? Get out of here! This is my house. Why'd you break in?" Acrobatics? Trying to jump away?
um,
I was trying to. It's rolling advantage for some odd reason. I
Oh,
don't know
oh.
why.
From roll 20, that's pretty surprising because usually it's single. But from here, I have a mod where it basically rolls advantage and it lets you just do an alt roll or an alt attack roll instead of the alternative. So to give you an example, let's say if I was Zanpip and I wanted to roll with a greatsword to attack, I could just do that, and it's a lot easier. But if I wanted to do it normally, I would have to do this, click attack, do normal, and then click damage, and then do normal, and I would have to go through all that work. So I have it set up where it will just roll 2, and we'll just take the first. But if you're using Beyond
Okay, so
20,
if I hit attack,
yeah, and if you're using Beyond 20, it shouldn't do 2, which is interesting. Or D&D Beyond, I mean. Oh, it will be alt attack. Alt attack.
alt attack.
Yeah. So if you're on here, and let's say that you... Oh, you don't have any weapons on this character sheet. Yeah, it should have... Strange. But
I tried alt attack. It's
I'd be
okay.
interested to know how this works, because if we were using... And I'll put it here so that we could see if there's anything like that for you. An item that... Where are my items? There we are. Dagger. Excellent. So if I give you a dagger, for example, and if you look at your dagger on your character sheet in Forge/Foundry, there's an alt roll button. So if I were to attack as Chaz in this, it would be like that.
Is that the macro thing? I don't know. I think I'm slightly confused, but I can figure it out afterwards.
All right. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a little weird that it's going like that from D&D Beyond, but that's okay as we get back to this lovely area. So, you see this man. He's, "Hey, who are you? What are you doing here in my shop?"
um, did you? Uh, looking for Mil. We're looking for Milgov. Did he come this way?
I don't know a
Milgov.
Milkov. I don't know what you're doing in here. You should get out. This is my place. We're closed.
What is this place?
This is my shop. This is where I make my coffins. You need to get out of here. This is a private residence.
But I need to buy a coffin.
Well, then I can get you a coffin in a few days, maybe. I have some personal business to take care of. Just out. I need to repair this door. Keep people out. Just out of my shop.
Why?
What
Why
if
is your
we
shop?
open the door?
You broke it open, as there's like the broken open door that Zanpip used to pry with his greatsword and snap open.
What? Why is your shop boarded up?
Personal reasons. But yeah, there's
Um,
we're closed. I need you to go away and leave me alone
can
for
I
just a little bit.
I think we should go away and leave him alone.
I I'll follow. Can I just do a quick investigation? I don't think I see it. It looks like anyone's hiding in here. That looks pretty obvious, but
Yeah, yeah. You see that just arranged
just do a
haphazardly
quick
about
double
the
check.
floor of this. No, you don't even need to roll. Well, you can roll the double check if you
Okay.
think. Okay, you're pretty sure. This musty L-shaped room are 13 wooden coffins. They actually seem to be a jar just a little bit open, so you can see there's nothing inside them, as these are relatively newly made.
What? Why? You guys want to head out?
Yes, you should all head
Yeah, we
out.
don't
This is
want
my
to
shop.
bother him.
What? Why are there so many coffins? Are they just normal adult size? Are they children size? Are they
They vary,
variety?
actually. They vary from a large adult to a normal sized adult to a child. He says, Gotta be prepared. A few extra in case. But yeah, I have personal things to attend to
Can
for
I
the next
roll?
few days. So please leave.
Can I roll like maybe like a persuasion check to like make him calm down?
You can do that to have him calm down. However, I will tell you that he will still insist that you guys leave his shop. He'll just do so in a calm manner. That's all the persuasion will get you in this instance.
Okay,
Hmm.
I gotcha. So I'm gonna abandon that roll.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave because he doesn't want us here clearly.
Can
Yes.
I? I guess. Oh, that was a pretty low one. Do I hear any other sounds in here? Does it sound like there's anyone else in this building?
You can roll a perception as you listen in. As you both listen in to see if he has like a wife, kid, or something else. Zanpip, you don't hear anything. And Creighton, you hear nothing. It's like it's almost eerie with how little of an extra as if there's no one else here, and there have not been anyone else here. Not even like mice are here. It's kind of eerie how quiet it is. That's about
Um,
it.
I just I just send a thought out to both of them. It just simply says danger.
So you feel that slimy ooze go over both of you as you feel as well as hear danger.
I think it's divine sense. Let's see if I still have that. Just trying to remember.
Can I roll stealth?
Yeah, we'll assume you're with them, correct? Yeah, I assume you're at least here. Do you want to look
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
Okay, you
I
move yourself.
I want
No, I want to slowly like go around the other side.
I definitely want to move up and
Okay,
in.
roll stealth. It'll be very hard since his attention
Yeah,
is focused, but you could do so.
As I see, maybe um, Chaz trying to sneak around. I think I want to make a big performance of casting divine sense and getting a sense out. Put my hands up to my head and being like,
Okay, okay. So divine
form what.
sense. Let
I just
me.
want to get a sense. Do we have any? Did that did that come up when I cast it?
I don't think so. But I'm just transitioning
How
it
do I?
to
Oh, there
your
we go.
sheet here.
There it is. I just put it in chat.
Oh, okay.
So celestials, fiends, undead, 2 feet, as long as they're not behind total cover. So
Total
I guess
cover.
checking out this guy if this few.
Oh, okay. So if they're like behind walls, that counts as total cover too. Okay, okay. So you take some time to channel a little bit of of your God's energy that you've given that has been given to you. A little bit of where is it? A little bit of Torm, and as you look around and feel with his presence, briefly, in that moment, you don't feel anything whatsoever as it fades.
Okay, gotcha. And
I'm going to move up further into the room, I
So,
should say.
hey, you guys said that you were gonna
Okay.
leave. So please leave my.
well, you know,
Hmm?
so I'm gonna talk with him. Do you have a hammer? Maybe I can fix your door for you.
Uh, um,
Do you have something? Come. Look. This is what I did. I think we can fix it easily. I'll try to distract him as I talk with him.
um,
Try
I,
to point out the
I
door,
can
maybe.
fix my door. I just I'll get my hammer if that'll get you guys to leave. This is, I mean, I have things to attend to as well. Just please, I'll be right back. Don't do anything as he just ruffles through here very quickly, like less than a second, and pulls out a hammer and a few nails as well in his hand as he's running towards you. Just please, could you leave my home? This is
You
unlawful.
seem incredibly you seem incredibly distraught. Is there something that we could do to maybe help besides leave your shop? Is there something you're worried about and that we could help you with? We're not here to make trouble,
Um,
but we are pursuing someone who did, and we we don't want him to bring his trouble to your home.
um, my home's been boarded up for a while, so I don't get involved with anything happening in town. There's always something happening, so I don't really want to deal with any of that. I have my own things to deal with right now. If you could just please leave.
You mentioned that you're getting prepared or ready, stocked up. Stocked up for what exactly?
That's a personal thing that I have. It's nothing nothing to concern you guys, but here's a hammer and some nails if you wanna try to take care of the door. But I would appreciate it if you'd all leave.
Sure. I'll take the.
I'm
I'll,
going to continue talking like that, but I'm moving toward where his hammer came from.
It's like, hey, what? This is my house. Will you please not be in my house, please? Again, personal residence. I
I'm
didn't.
very concerned. I'm very concerned that you are in danger, and we might be able to help you. All the time, I'm continuing my perception checks because I get the distinct feeling he's either incredibly scared and knows something we need to know about, or he's involved in something that we need to know about.
Wait, that was Anpip. I see that. I thought it was coming from chat for a second. Okay, a bad show. Nice.
Oh,
Like, no,
shoot.
please don't do that. Please, uh, no. My house.
oh,
It's
my thumb.
safe. It's fine. Please don't. And as you look in here, you see that there are a whole bunch of different tools. There's saws, hammers, nails, a bunch of them strewn out, and yes, different tools of different various sizes. Hand saws, actual bigger saws as well. You can see that there are measuring tools. Just this is a giant workshop, as you even see some boards on the ground as well. And he says, I have a private project that I'm working on. Just please don't. Please don't screw up my door. Please, what are you doing in here? What? Please get out of my house. Please.
Again, we just want to protect you, and we're concerned that you may be in danger.
No,
And I'm continuing to look
I'm,
more and more.
I'm perfectly fine. And actually, Chaz, before you step in to here, something that happens. Pause it so we can get this here. Is that you see a man come around the corner? If he will load, come on. There we
It
go.
loaded for me.
All right. So, there's only one of them. He comes around the corner, and Let's see, Zanpip. I don't think you see this either. And you just hear a voice, Zanpip, as Chaz, you see this man come closer to you. And as he comes closer, you hear screams. From over here, you notice it because you started to hear a few different screams just from this area. And as he gets closer to you, you hear these screams from these dead people as if they're in their dying throes, begging for mercy, begging for life, some in pain as it starts to go into dozens. Then maybe over 100 to hundreds as he comes to you and delivers a letter. And he says, "My master demands an audience with you. Come to the castle and dine with him tonight."
Chaz says, I was expecting you.
Good. And this cacophony of these voices are coming over you as he then turns and leaves.
Wait, hold on. Before he leaves, Chaz just sends it all right back to him, just as loud as possible. He's like, you like voices, huh? I'll give you more voices.
And you want voices? And what are you going to do when you say you want voices? Just like perform a mimicry of these voices or what?
Oh, yeah, no, but so much louder. It's like loud as it physically, monumentally go. I want him to feel my pain.
All right, roll a performance. All right. So an unnatural 20. Nice. So you start yelling that, and Zanpip, you start to hear these like death screams that Chaz is giving off as he is impersonating what he heard. And this one's like, what's going on? What happened? Why are you yelling? Why is someone dying? As Chaz is actually mimicking the death sounds of many of them, and this person just says as he turns, "Not bad. Just to make sure you don't join the voices," as he goes around the corner.
So
And you hear Chaz
Can I
like
roll
screaming
stealth
bloody
to
murder.
like little? Yeah, basically.
hmm
Dang.
13.
I'm
Yeah.
ignoring all of that and I'm continuing to look around the room as I go further and further in.
So you see that the room is sort of harried, and you see that this door right here is completely locked. No, it's locked. There we go. By boards being placed over it, just like the other door. And you can see that the windows are barricaded as well. This door is not locked, but yeah, as you look around, you see that this person has been working recently, but there's nothing really of note of anything odd except for the barred doors. Like, why would you bar both sides of your residence? Is really all that you see.
hmm. Sir, I will leave. This door is too difficult for me to repair. But I'll leave if you can answer two questions for me. I never caught your name.
Uh, my name is Henrik von der Voort. I make coffins, and if you would all please leave my home so I could go back to living my life. And you, where are you? You're not even in my workshop anymore. Where? This is my house, my residence. Please leave.
And what are you keeping out, Henrik? And then I'll be gone.
I'm keeping out the others, keeping out the rest of the village. I don't want them in my home. Don't want anything to do with them. Just like you all, just please leave, and please don't destroy my home.
Again, I said I'll leave. I don't know if the others will until you answer their questions.
Uh, but this
And I
is
will hand him the hammer. I'll step out.
but but this is my home. What? Please leave.
Okay, I'm having some kind of problem with my screen because I can't see anything on the inside and it's just like it won't move. It's a small square. I
That's
don't know
because you're
what's
trying to
going
bump
on.
into a door. So, does that help?
No, I
Oh,
mean, literally, it's not so much about the black uh, war fog. It's literally the map. No, when it's like it's centered in an area that I can't get to where I am as a token. I can't see where I am, so I can't move my token.
okay. Let me see where your mouse is. Oh, you're over there. There you go. Now you can see your token, right?
No. What? Let me see. It's got to do with. Okay, I had to move the other videos. Okay.
Okay. Oh, the images were blocking your way of us. I see, I see.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You can see yourself. If you
Can
want to
I
open the door,
can
you
I
can.
speak to this man?
I do want to.
You can. Which man are you trying to speak to,
I
Chaz?
want.
This one. Gotcha.
So I have a question for you, buddy.
What? Why? This is my home.
Just hear me out. I'm not trying. I'm gonna leave. But is there anyone that you love in this life?
Um, no, everyone's left me. If you would kindly
Who has
leave.
left you? Can you? No, no. Can you hear me out? Who has left you? Anybody in particular?
Um, no, no one, no one.
No one has. You don't have a mom. You don't have a
No,
dad, a
no.
brother,
Everyone's left by
sister.
now. I didn't marry, and uh,
You said they left, so you did have one though.
yeah, yes, yes. I did at one point.
Can I use minor illusion to let him hear his family's voices? Just, just telling
So
him
you
that they love him.
can make voices, but you don't know what his family sounds like. Is the problem with that?
Interesting. Can I just do a generalized like mom and dad's voice then? I'm just trying to make him feel loved. That's
All
it.
right, all right. You can do this. Roll a performance when you do this minor illusion. Right. All right. So when you do this, he looks around and like, where are those voices coming from? As you're having them just, what are you having these voices say?
That they love him and that everything will be okay. And I just want to tell him good things, basically just to make him feel good. That's it. I'm here. I'm here to heal the world of all the evil here.
I see.
Just a quick moment of like feel good times. Like maybe he hears
So
somebody
even though
that
those
loves him or
voices
something.
might actually be soothing, if you know where they're coming from, and they actually their tone is pretty good overall, as well as the expression is put forth through them to do exactly what you want, this still deeply concerns him. And it's
And
not
then
just the magic; something else is concerning him, as he's just whimpering out, please, please leave my home, please.
I'm sorry if I caused any trouble. I just wanted you to hear, your family. Maybe you miss them. I talk to spirits or something. I don't know. It's all weird here.
Please, please just leave.
Okay, I'm going to leave now. Don't want to cause you any more trouble.
All right,
I go ahead then and walk through this door,
all right.
or try to.
You were able to open it. What? What? Why are you in my house? Why'd you come from where I eat? What? Please, please leave with your
Like,
friends.
we will depart for now. Our concern is for your safety. Clearly, something is very wrong and has disturbed you, and we would
Nothing.
like to try to help.
Nothing's wrong. Nothing at all. Just please leave me be.
Well,
Uh,
again,
you calm him down a little, but he's still very insistent that you leave. And he is calmer and has a more positive reflection towards you, especially since you're giving off your intention to leave, as if he almost has a hopeful. He's hopeful that
okay.
you'll leave, and that is what your persuasion gets you. So that you can talk to him a bit, but it seems as if he doesn't.
Again, is there anything that you need help with that, or and in his mind, I just simply speak the word help.
At that, he actually starts falling on the ground and crying.
I kneel down beside him and put my arm on him and say, "It will be okay. It will be okay."
All right. So with that and the persuasion rolls that you have, he looks up at you with his teary eyes and he says, "No, it won't be okay. No, it won't be okay.
What makes you say that?
The business.
You're safe. You're safe.
No one here's safe."
But is there something new or unusual that is causing you to feel this way?
No, he says as he takes a long look towards the other door that he's been standing in front of.
Again, we are here to help you, and we want to do that. Please let us help you.
He says, "It's too late. It's too late."
That's not going to get anywhere. So I begin to rise up and try to lift him to his feet and move him away from the door that he's standing in front of.
Okay, you're easily able to do so.
Gently,
And when he does, he looks at you with a little bit of fear and then quickly looks outside and he says, "Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
don't go in where?
Don't go down there." As he points to this door.
Down there. So, is there something down there that can hurt you?
Just don't go down there. Just leave it be. We're safe like this. Just leave it be, please.
But again, we want to help you, and I will be here with you. So, what are you concerned about?
And with that,
Okay.
he. Okay. Chaz goes in.
I had one more question for you. So if I open this door, will I have to fight something? Is that what you're saying here?
Well, I'll die if you open that door. Just please don't.
Open the dang door.
Open the
I
dang
go
door.
ahead and reach for the door.
And you see that there
Don't
are
care what's on the other
stairs
side. Just open the
leading
door.
down.
You remain here. I want to go and see what we can do to help you.
All right. So,
You're coming with us, buddy.
no, I don't want to go down there. Please, no. Have some mercy.
You don't have to stay there.
No, you're
Stay
extra going down
there.
there.
Stay there.
Please.
Going to the
And I send
dungeon
a thought to
where everything will be fine.
I send a thought to my mind is just not with me tonight. To Xanon, come.
All right.
And intuition led me. So sure, I'm coming along, even though I promised him I would leave the building.
He just whimpers
How
as he
much?
sees you go by. Hmm?
I had a question for you though. How much does a piece of lumber or board cost here in generally?
Hold on.
Lumber doesn't cost too
Before I go,
much.
I
Depends on
want.
the plank. Oh wait, continue.
So
I
I'll
just
take it.
wanted to play him soothing, like elevator music in his head, as long as we're gone.
All right.
So
So we'll keep your performance from earlier, and it makes him actually a little bit more sad as you play these happy tunes.
I'm gonna set two gold pieces down on one of the coffin lids and just say, for the door
I
as I walk to follow Creighton.
I
All right.
go ahead and prepare mirror image to cast.
Okay, you're in an enclosed area, so you're just on what trigger will you cast mirror image?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So I can't do that. I see what you're saying.
Because it only
There's
lasts for
not
a little
enough
bit of.
area
Yeah,
there.
there's not enough area here.
Yeah. So then I'm going to go ahead and
Can I use stealth?
You can use
I
stealth at this
wanna, I wanna
point.
be hidden slightly. I
Okay.
wanna you be a little hidden. I also, who's the strongest among you?
that probably is Zan.
Sam Pip. All right. So before we walk down this sketchy hallway, let's do a little prep work, maybe just a little bit.
Sketchy. What are you talking about?
Sketch.
Sketchy.
It's super sketchy.
It's just.
I
I mean,
think
it's
I can.
fine.
I got bardic inspiration, right? I want to give Zampit bardic inspiration,
All right.
just so he has it. You never know what you're gonna need. I think I get two. I don't know where my bardic inspiration is. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. I found
You
it.
found it. Nice,
Okay,
nice.
I'll use that. And then I did. And then I think I was gonna do something else.
Oh, you have inspiration there. Just shows
Wow.
like that.
Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, stealth. That's what I was doing. Stealth.
Okay. While this is going on, I am still trying to go up to the doors. And I'm just
Okay.
turning the knobs to see. I'm turning both. I'm like turning one, and I'm just seeing whether it's unlocked, not opening. And then I turn to the other and do the same thing.
So you see that both are unlocked.
Okay.
That's always a good sign.
We must be prepared for anything, but I know that man is being tormented by something, his own past or someone else's. And so I go to my right.
What's up with everyone in this
All
land
right. Quick, open
keeping
the door.
like things in their basements?
You should be able to left click the door. Everyone just thinks in their basements.
The priest has something in his basement. The grave guy has something in his basement. Like Jesus.
Okay, okay. So, good question. But what you see in here first is that this is a kitchen. While the top one was more of a larder, this kitchen contains a square table surrounded by chairs and shelves of provisions, and that look as if they were used to cook things.
Okay.
They
Does it
were,
look?
or they still are.
I was
They
going to
still
say, does
can
it
be
look like
used
it's
too.
been used?
Yeah, it's been used
Does it
recently.
look like it has been used?
It's been
Okay.
used recently.
Zan, where are you?
I think I'm standing right on top of you.
Mm.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
or right under you, right next to you.
Okay. I'm going to open this
Let's just
door,
fix that.
and again,
There we
I
go.
don't know what we'll find.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let's do it. Sounds great.
Well, I'll follow him through.
I'll follow him
Okay.
too.
So,
Okay. At this,
Stealthily.
Stealthily. All right, roll your stealth. Everyone who's trying to be stealthy. Oh, no, Chaz has already rolled his stealth. Chaz is good. Chaz has rolled his stealth at a 15. Anyone else who's trying to be stealthy can. So, what you see here is that this modest bedchamber holds a cot and several well made pieces of furniture, including a table, a padded chair, a bookshelf, and a wardrobe.
is there anything unusual on the table? What is on the table?
It looks like there is a piece of paper as well as a quill and inkwell, and it has written on there. It looks like dimensions for different coffins, as well as
Okay,
dimensions
that
for a few boxes.
Oh, just in case we all die, I got a letter from an evil guy outside. Just sidebar that, he should be fine. He should be fine.
Do the dimensions of the boxes, do they seem to be the same size as the Jack in the Boxes?
No, these boxes are much, much bigger. As if they will be able to
Much
contain like a
much
whole
bigger.
bunch of
And
cargo in it.
I'd like to open up and look through the wardrobe. What sort of person might this be? Is this someone who's the clothes represent someone who's a little bit finer? Is this a carpenter? And also sort of double check the bed, flip up the mattress. Is there anything hidden under the bed? But not messing it up completely.
Okay, so you're not fully
Oh.
investigating the room. You're just
I don't want to
investigating the
rip
space.
it all apart, and I don't want to
Yeah,
destroy
yeah.
someone's property.
I'm
So,
specifically
Chaz-
going to be looking for
Okay,
anything that, again, is extremely unusual, out of the ordinary, secret hiding spots. That's what I'm going to be looking for.
all right, investigator perception.
Can I assist him? Because I'm gonna also look for basically anything that could be a door
Well, the
or
good
something
news is
that's
that you're
not
all
like. 'Cause
rolling,
they say
so
there's people down here.
you've already rolled the 2 out of the
Take your
group
pick.
check. So gotcha. When you try to move open the bed, you don't see anything interesting. You do see that there's like a copper coin underneath it, but it's just loose change. It has the iconography of a man who is in very well dressed attire. You also see that when you open the wardrobe, it looks as if it's more work clothes for someone who would be dealing with harder substances, like a worker in the field, someone who works with a craft, something along those lines. But as you're searching for secret doors or anything like that, you find that the wardrobe, moving across the clothes, has a secret compartment in its base.
Can Chess click it? He wants to click it. He wants to click it.
Oh, you just move it to the side because it's just a secret base, like false panels.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. False panels.
So Chaz is so small, I'll look right over his head to see what's under these false panels. Maybe assist with a dagger to pry up some of the panels.
Oh, you could just say I pry it open with the dagger.
I pry it
open with
a
that dagger.
Okay. So since we said Chaz was smaller and already there, Chaz, you just take a dagger and move it over to the side. And you, when looking down, see that there are 2 large sacks, one larger than the other. Actually, sorry, a large sack and a small one.
Can I search the large sack?
Yeah, you just open the large sack without even pulling it out, and you see that when you open it, there appear to be a bunch of bones.
Fancy. Can I also search the small sack?
When you open the small sack, you see that there are 30 silver pieces and 12 electrum pieces. EP.
Wait, did you say electrum pieces?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. So I'll divide that amongst everyone, even if they're not here. I don't know if that works too.
Why would we take this man's earnings?
Why wouldn't we?
Well, first, we have no reason to believe he's done anything wrong, and he's entitled to his secrets to a point. I'm asking about the bones they found. Are they adult, child?
Roll me a medicine check
Or
to
do they
figure that
look
out.
old? I'm
I
sorry?
mean,
A
anyone
medicine
hiding
check.
bones, they're not good people.
All right, you can find that these are pretty old bones. And it looks as if they've been recently polished or well taken care
Really?
of. In addition to that being of a male human. But again, very old.
Why? Why would you polish bones? You weird
They're
man.
from someone he cares about. Remember, he said he's lost everyone. And
I
So you
you,
polish their bones? That's like keeping my lost teeth. I don't want that.
the same reason some people burn their relative's body after they die and put them in ornate vases around their homes. However,
and
that
Okay,
doesn't
Creighton,
mean
you can keep your weird stuff to yourself.
however, that does not mean that he's innocent. It just that to me is what I'm reading into this. But there is more here that we need to investigate.
I
Is my
think
recommendation, team.
Okay,
these bones.
Chaz is now gonna stealthily take some of the money.
Alright, roll a sleight of
Sleight
hand.
of hand, please.
hmm
Oh my gosh.
Jesus. So, how much money do you want? With the 50?
Half.
Because I don't think anyone else's
But
passive perception
I just,
matches it, so.
I'm taking half of the electrum. He won't notice.
Half of the election. Okay.
I think these bones could be Saint Andrew's. There's a chance. Um, I don't.
That
This man has not been forthright with us. I think we can bring these bones with us, but let's check the other door first.
I
Uh,
agree. I think that's very prudent. And
and
I'm sure, Chaz, that you will be sure to, if we find this man's earnings are worthwhile, that we will leave those for him. However, if we find
Oh yes, we will
if
leave them
if
right
he
here.
did not, if he's not worthy, then we will go ahead and take those with us. But I agree, Zan. Let's move and check the rest of this place.
I think Chaz, as we're here, would you go up and just check on the man and see if he's still upstairs?
Yeah, I'll go check on them for sure.
Hello, Irina. How are you?
Stealthily.
Like she'd actually be there. Yeah.
Glad you're with us. Yeah.
Hello.
All right, you said it. So just click on the door.
Hello.
So before I open the door, if Chaz could, if someone could go upstairs and we'll double check to make sure that this man is still hanging out and isn't gonna come
Can
back.
you bring me upstairs?
Can I bring you upstairs? Alright. I can do so. And what did everyone else want to do as Chaz is
Yeah, I'll go
upstairs?
check on them.
I'm going to continue moving toward
Okay.
the area
He's
next
repairing the door
opposite
meekly.
door.
Okay, you're going to continue moving towards it. Just move yourself as this guy's meekly repairing the door and looks back and he says, "Oh, you're alive. That's good.
Hey, there isn't anybody down there, man.
No one there. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no," he says as he just keeps hammering to repair the door.
So that's why they said I should kill you. So that's why they said I should kill
What?
you, right?
Why? Why kill me? What have I done?
But there was no, there was no one down there.
No, no, of course there wasn't. Please.
I'm getting mixed messages from you.
And then we'll go back to here. So you guys wanted to do what? Open this door?
Yes.
All right, all right.
Yes.
So, as you open this door, you see that And this large, drafty room is strung with cobwebs and takes up most of the upper floor. Wait, upper floor. Yeah, yeah. So sorry, these are stairs up, not to down below. My bad. Stacks of wooden planks lie amidst several crates marked junk. These are the planks with the crates marked junk.
Okay, I'll move forward,
For
Did
some
you want?
reason, I can't get in. Ah, okay,
A
never
door
mind.
was closed. Yeah, you clicked the door and you closed it.
and
Okay.
Okay.
and yeah, just mentioned to Creighton. There's nothing in the side. Nothing that nothing that I see yet, or no people. Could I pry open use my dagger? Pry open one of the junk boxes.
Okay.
All right. So you're
The
able to
lid
just
on one
pry
of the
it open
box.
as soon as you open this box. What jumps out of this box and every other box is a once human, but now obviously not, as they have red eyes, fangs, and claws glaring at you. And at this point, we need everyone here
He,
to roll initiative as I get that set up in just a sec.
Do I though?
Everyone here. You are not here.
Yay!
cool.
All right.
Okay, where's the niche? I'm sorry, never mind.
Top right. Yep, yep.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh
Does
my
Bardic
god.
inspiration? Can I use that with initiative too, or no?
I don't know. Can he? Up to our bard here to read it and tell us.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh no!
No? Okay.
Oh,
And
no.
Chaz, you can roll
No, I
initiative
said
as
oh
well.
no.
Actually, since people are missing, I'm going to be kind. There you go. This will have other story implications. It'll be wonderful. All right, so Chaz, we'll go to you first. As he says, as you say, I don't know if I should kill you or not. Continue.
So you're gonna come down there with us? Cause I said so.
So you see, without even rolling insight, just fear on his eyes. He says, "No, no, no, please, no, no!" As he starts to try to run out the
Oh,
door.
okay. Then I'm
And as you look outside, you see
fine.
that it's
You run out
darker
there.
than usual.
Well, I guess I go back downstairs then.
Okay, so we'll say that you move your movement to there. Bloop. Oh, wait, not there, sorry. There. And I will transfer you to the stairs as we get to Creighton. You are first on the list.
Okay. What I would like to do at this point, I want to go ahead and cast mirror image this time.
Probably a good idea.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Said probably a good idea.
Okay. Okay. I don't know really what to do other than that. Am
Okay.
I supposed to,
No,
because
no,
I don't
no.
see it doing anything.
No, you're fine. Basically, all it does is it just says that we have mirror images, duplicates, and
Okay.
when I attack you, then remind me you have mirror image on. That you have three
Okay.
duplicates.
Because I
Gotcha,
have
gotcha.
three, right, I have three duplicates of myself.
Okay. Alright, so that's what you do as your action. Do you wish to move? Five feet there.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. So, we're just gonna put that body to show that there's a mirror image there. Excellent. Now we have fun. Hey, Zanpip, friend, buddy, pal, what is your AC?
16.
16. All right, let's see how many, as they both have, or they all have multi attack. So let's see.
Uh,
Um, those rolled for initiative. There we go. Unnatural 20 hits for 7. 17
all right.
hits for 4 piercing and 6 necrotic. 20. What? Oh my god. Okay, just reading this. How much hit points do you have is a better question.
So I got 25 hit points. I do have, I don't know how much that's going to help me in this case, but I do have some resistance to necrotic damage.
Oh, the resistance is going to help. Okay, so let me just calculate this to see if you're
So,
down. So 11 slashing, 3 necrotic, 14, 6 slashing, 20 damage, 7 slashing, 27 necrotic. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they all mob you, and instantly you are down. This is,
it's
yeah.
just like the wolves.
Oh,
Jeez.
but you see that after they've ripped you, Creighton, you see that they rip into Zanpip, like bite and tear as Zanpip just falls within this flat amount of time, like right as soon as they rush up to him with unnatural speed, and they don't seem interested in him as they glare at you and continue to move past, as if they don't want to fight you, like you are not their prey. What do you wish to do as they move past you? You can do an attack of opportunity.
I go ahead and send a message to Chaz. Run.
All right. So, Chaz. Wait, why aren't you on initiative? You should be here. So, you hear this initiative one run. Zanpip, it is your goal to make your role to make a death saving throw. Let me just rearrange this. Why isn't this started?
Is Chaz down here? I thought he
Yeah.
was up, like on the stairs or upstairs.
Yeah, he's somewhere. You don't know where. I know where he is. He knows where he is.
Oh,
But yeah.
okay. Well, I still would have done that because I don't know that he's not there. So
All right. Yeah. But Zanpip, you get to roll your death save, and Chaz is ahead of you. For some reason, I'm not able to double click and change
So
that.
it's a 9. But I'd like to use Bardic Inspiration with that roll as well.
Can you use Bardic Inspiration for death
Would
saves?
I still have that? It said
Yeah.
saving ones.
It says any roll, I think. I can relook at it though.
Yeah, just look at it really quick.
I was-
But yeah, we'll say that you do that and stabilize, and I'll take that off you. You know what? We'll let that happen because you have a teammate next to you, anyways, who just.
well, I was going to say because I'm getting ready. I was going to do the
It
die.
says saving throw. I don't know if that
what's that
counts as a
called?
saving throw.
I was going to do spare the dying
It's
cancer.
not. It's not a saving throw, so you still have this.
Yeah.
Yeah, a death save is different than a saving throw, confusingly enough.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have
Right.
one fail. But yeah. So Chaz, you hear this voice in your head as you feel it almost constrict around your neck and wriggle into the bottom of your eye as it says run.
Oh yeah, wiggle your tentacles more. I love it so much. Hey Arena, let's just go. You know, it sounds like a perfect time to leave.
Okay, as she looks concernedly towards the doorway and just starts to run with you.
Yeah, Arena, let's leave now. We've overstayed our welcome.
Okay. She's there.
I guess I end my turn wherever I max can go. I don't know how far I can with like.
You can go
speed-wise.
50 feet, so I'll measure it out for you. So we'll say you're at the base here, and um, sorry, you can go there if you wish, like way out here, like way out here. Irina can get there, we'll
Yes.
say. Actually,
Come
there.
on, Arena, let's go.
She's running with you, seeing you want to run, and you see this guy from the side as he looks at you with fear in his eyes. You see that there's almost like some knowledge as to what's happening as he starts to fall down crying.
Hey, old man, what's going on here?
You let them out! You let them out!
I mean, you didn't tell us not to.
Then why'd you let them out? And that's where we'll end that a
It
little bit.
sounded like a fun time.
So great, and as an action, you wanted to give him that information. You said you wanted to spare the dying on Zanpip?
Yes, if that's appropriate. Can I should be able to tell whether he's like dying, but either way, I would do that. Yes.
Okay. So you can tell, and then you just spare the dying as he is stabilized. We'll put a nice little heart next to you to show that you're stabilized, if I can find it. Where's that heart? But yes, Zanvip, you are stabilized.
Okay.
Put angel wings to show that. So, you see that these creatures just move as they go past you. And, Chaz, you're going to see some friends as they come out, hissing and screaming as they're rushing by, as they're going here. And you see this man kind of like fall down and kind of huddle against the wall. That's pretty much.
Completely useless.
Oh yeah, completely useless. And we'll just end the combat and say, Chaz, do you want to do anything? Oh, they wouldn't be on top of Irina. Irina would be like, oh crap, run away.
Are they coming at me?
No, it seems that their goal is to go this way into town, or at least out of town.
Ooh, that's not great.
hmm And
Well,
quick
not
question.
me. Let them go.
Actually, wait. Quick question. Do you have the bones, Chaz, or who had the bones?
I do. I took the bags as I was leaving.
Ah, I apologize. They are coming towards you.
Oh,
I thought
fantastic.
Zanpip had them for a sec, but no, no.
So, I cast Fairy Fire.
You cast Fairy Fire? Okay. Okay. I see. Alright, so what is the DC on that?
12.
Hmm. Oh, wow. Only one was not outlined in Fairy Fire. These three are outlined in Fairy Fire. What do you want to do now?
Let's see. Can I do anything else? Probably not. I don't think I can do anything else. Can I move still?
You
I
can
still have
move.
movement or no? Oh, then I moved it as far away as possible.
Alright, so we'll just say you
Somewhere
moved
on to the west.
to the west. Alright, so we'll say you moved there, 25 feet. It's their turn as they just dash towards
I'm
you
ready to run.
with this mad supernatural speed. One does not get to you as it has to get around Irina and everything as they try to bite and claw at you. What is your AC?
15.
15. Okay. That's a number that I can beat and have been beating or matching. So how much HP do you have is a better question.
21.
21. Alright, I don't think that adds up to you being brought down past 0 by necrotic. So good news! You're not turning into whatever they are. But you are, however, down. with a lot of bite marks on you, and
Yeah.
claws, and everything else.
Yay!
As they rip into you, and, well, you have no more vision anymore, so we're just gonna do that. And we're gonna do it for
Yay!
Zanpip as well. So, yeah. We're just gonna say that part's over. So, Creighton, what do you want to do with Zanpip?
Well, I mean, is I can't do any more healing. So, is he conscious or just stabilized?
He is stabilized.
Okay. I try to bind some wounds then, because I have to. Honestly, I have to think. I've given Chaz as much heads up, no pun intended, as possible. So I have to focus on Zan right now.
All right. So, you said you're going to cure wounds on Zan, or did I mishear that?
No, I said I'm going to have to bind his wounds or
Bind
something.
his
I
wounds.
don't have any spell for that, so
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, that's what I was thinking when I heard wounds. I was like, wait, what? My mind just went to cure wounds. But yeah, yeah, you can tell that you don't need to bind his wounds, as your spare the dying was able to instantly stabilize him.
okay. Um, I look around to ensure there's nothing else of significant danger around us.
It seems the significant danger has left.
It seems.
Mm-hmm.
You said it seems.
It seems exactly.
Yeah.
So you take your action to look around, and you don't see any extra threats of danger.
Hmm.
All right, so that is your turn. As we get to Irina here, and she will heal once they're gone. And Chaz, you are healed for 6, as you are now brought back to the land of the living.
Yay! I love you, Irina, so much.
Well, I'm here to help, but what were those things? What?
I don't know. They're so scary. I
As
want to go home.
I want to go home. As you guys, actually, what are you going to do? Uh, Creighton, what's
Um,
Sandpip's heavy body?
well, is Zan to the point where he can be mobile?
No, not by himself. You can drag though.
Well, no, that's what I'm
Quick,
saying. Can I talk to him?
quick question. Did they take my
He's not
bones?
conscious. What'd you say, Chaz?
Did they take my bones?
Oh yeah. You wake up and you see that those bones are gone.
Did they
Only
take my money?
only thing they took from you was the bones.
Oh, score.
Okay. Um, I'm I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that I can set. Dang, without knowing this, I don't know. I don't have anything on to that. I can start a fire. Okay. Um, I go ahead and I try to drag Zan out of there, but as I'm preparing to leave, I'm also trying to set. I, I pause long. I put him over here,
Okay.
this area.
You drag this armored Asimar.
I was going to say I can't drag much very far,
No,
but
he's.
what I'm trying to
Oh, continue.
I was going to say, what I'm trying, my goal, here's what I'm working to do, and then you figure out how you want it to happen. I want to be able to drag him out of this room, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to stop whenever I'm outside of it, just outside of it, because I'm going to come back in and try to light this wood on fire.
Oh, easily doable. Easily. Okay.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to burn this room.
Okay. So you start lighting. Yeah, yeah. It'll take you 2 rounds to do this. So you start lighting this room on fire, And Chaz, right as you're saying, "Oh, thank you, Irina, thank you," you hear something over here, as if there's voices, as well as the whimpering Henrik that you talked to before.
I hate this man with a burning passion.
So you
Oh God.
turn the corner, and you see two of
You know what?
those
I hope he dies.
things accompanying a woman who is in this garb and getup, as you can see if you scroll in. You see that she has an intense stare at this man, and she says, "You, my husband, paid you well for your services, and you did not deliver." As he goes, "Oh God, no, please! I did the best I could. It was a deal that you broke, and you know what happens to those who break their word to my husband." No, no, please, please don't. As you see these two start ripping into this man as parts of his innards are flying out. What do you wish to do, Chess?
Chance wishes to do nothing.
Just watch.
Yep.
All right, all right. So
Hey,
how?
Arena, and I turned the arena. I turned the arena. We're gonna go around this corner for a while.
Okay, she gets your message. And
I
just...
see nothing.
All right. So it takes you a little bit, but how are you lighting this room on fire, Creighton?
What I'm doing is I'm looking in my stuff. I thought I remembered I have materials in here.
You do have a tinderbox at least.
Right. Because I had a Dungeoneer's pack, I thought, but I don't see it listed on my chart anymore.
Hmm,
I'm
strange.
almost positive I had that when we were on roll 20
I'm pretty sure you did. I think the pack
because
isn't
I don't
there.
have anything like it. Yeah, I
So,
don't have anything
okay,
like
okay.
that
Let me
now
just see if
in my
this.
inventory.
The good news is that I
Yeah,
can
I
get
don't have any
everything
consumable.
there in a sec. So,
Okay.
let me double check what's
Because
there.
that's what I would have done. I would have used the wood and the stuff, a little bit of the wood, like in this area. I don't know how to ping either. I
Oh,
gotta learn
just hold
that.
down left mouse click. Yeah, you have a
I would
tinderbox.
try to set this wood on fire.
Okay.
And using, again, I knew there was stuff in the pack that would have done that. That's where I was coming from. But like I said, I just don't see any of that now.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just get that in there really quick. Pitten
I'm
torch.
working to try to keep my distance to this from this one right here.
Okay.
I don't want to get near that box.
I wonder why. But yeah, yeah. So you start lighting this room on fire. Chaz, what do you want to do?
Can I peer back over the corner and see what's happening?
Okay. So
Stealthily.
stealthily. You, my friend, peer around the corner. Roll a stealth to see if you're spotted. All right,
Double
so
12.
yeah. All right, so you turn the corner and you see that this man has been ripped to pieces. There is nothing left of him. As this woman is looking over him, and when a little bit of like a finger just hits her, she takes her hand, and you can see it's like long nails, backhands one of these things to where you can see like part of its face is off and its jaws hanging, and then it slowly starts to heal itself. She says, "Don't mess up my attire with your feast. We have work to do now, as our plans are made ahead of schedule. And I need to find the guests, since they're not. Well, since they're late and they didn't go outside when they got the invitation. As she walks off, and you see that these two go with her, as there is the remnants of what was once Heinrich, but is now a very, very dead man.
One time, my forgetfulness has made a good decision.
Okay, so
Jazz is gonna walk back from the corner. He's not messing with them.
Irina says, "So what is it?"
Oh, nothing much. Just, a man getting mauled by demons. Nothing out of the ordinary.
That that seems like
We
it's a
had a
lot.
request to go meet. Yeah, we were supposed to go meet them, so probably not great to go meet them now.
Hey, but why would they do this if you were just supposed to meet them? Isn't that a little extreme?
Probably, but what around here isn't?
Well, true. All right, so we have that as eventually, Creighton, you are able to set this room ablaze with your tinderbox and using a torch to just light the wood on fire. It takes a little bit to set, but you're able to get it going. And you're able to drag Zanpip out. And as you drag Zanpip out, you get to the front here, and Chaz, at this point, you start to see that there's a little bit of smoke coming from the building.
If Chaz didn't like these people, he would be gone by now, but he does, so he is staying. A lack of better judgment.
All right, all right.
I'll wait outside. Are they gone now?
Do you want to peek around the corner again?
Or are they still? Yeah, yes, I do.
All right.
Stealthily.
All right. You're still stealth, so you just peek
A
around the
double
corner.
eight.
All right. Well, good news. You were stealth from before already, so you didn't need to re-roll. You peek around, and this is what you see.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Irina, you come over by me. We're gonna wait for the party to get out of this probably burning building.
Oh, okay. Why is it burning now? What's happening?
I don't know anymore.
All right. So at this point, Creighton, you're
You
dragging
tell
Zanpip
me,
out, correct?
Irina.
Yes.
Okay. So you
I,
see
I,
Creighton come out with Zanpip, and as soon as Irina says this, or sees this, she goes, "Oh, oh, Zanpip!" As she comes over and she gives you a heal. Blink with her wand as she heals you for 6.
Can I cast a
Hey.
spell whenever it's my turn?
Yeah, you can. This is just the reaction that Irina does right away. If you want to cast a spell, you can.
Yeah, I just want to cure my own wounds again. I don't know what I'm at. I'm at what, 6?
Let's see. I don't actually have your HP. Huh.
I had 21 at
21
the start of it. Then I went down.
to 6. Gotcha. Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I guess, and as I come back, I'll do the same. I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right. You guys can take your time to heal yourself and adjust your token's HP to represent what HP you're actually at. Welcome back.
That's super annoying. Anyway, so I'm guessing it went down to 0 when I was knocked out. So
Yep, and she brought you up to 6.
okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Yay!
Yay!
And I'm asking, as I
6.
see, as I see
Useless.
them, I'm saying, "Are you two okay? Is there anything else I can do for you?"
I'm fine. I just tried to help Chaz as the things bit into him and ripped him apart to where he
Did you say bit him?
yeah, you see bite marks all over Chaz and all over you as well, Zanpip.
Unlocked.
I
Uh,
take a step back from where I'm standing.
so
Hey, don't
wait.
you be
I
judgy
wanna.
of my kinks.
I, Jesus. Okay, so before you continue rolling and everything, on your first attempt at trying to get past 6 HP, um, let me get here to double check something because I just recalled something that may be important here. Um, no, I want details. I want details. I want details. Description maybe? There we are. Ah, okay. So Zanpip, you were able to get to about 10 HP after you heal yourself. Even if you heal more than that, you're like, wait, why can I only get to 10? And Chaz, you can only get to 7. As your head is pounding right now. As if something is really trying to push into your mind and it hurts quite a bit. Let's see if I can. Whose phone is that? Hmm.
Oh, that was my phone. It's my 9 o'clock reminder.
Okay. And since you have not just a single name, I can't whisper you. Dang it! Ah, I hate that part of Foundry. Is that if you have more than just like the more than just a single name in your players section, like your player down on the bottom
Oh,
left,
okay.
yeah, then I can't whisper you. It's very annoying. But yes, I can
We'll
message you on
see.
Discord though. As all right. Okay. Uh, you all see Chaz is on the ground grabbing his head as he's reeling in pain at this point.
Irina,
Uh, I,
Irina,
I don't. What's happening?
that's what I want to know.
I
Why
don't
is
know.
This is the good stuff.
is Zanpip doing anything similar or behaving in any strange way?
Zan is not, but you realize your wounds aren't healing even from magic, as if something has happened to you.
And by this point, I see that they've been casting spells and their wounds aren't healing. So
I want to use divine sense and take a look at I guess just look around, but especially at Chaz. Has he
Okay.
been turned?
Okay. So for the people watching stream, this is what it was. But yeah. So that if you look into Discord, Chaz, I have given you a message that you hear in your mind as the immense pain subsides. But Chaz, you go through it seems as if almost a lifetime, decades and decades of this in a mere second. As I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Hold on, let me read it all first. Wisdom.
Okay, so you're able to make it, but it was a pretty harrowing experience that you just had, as it is a mental
My little
scar.
friend, my little friend, are you all right?
Yeah, yeah. Um, sure. I think probably. I have a quick out of game question. Am I allowed to tell them what I heard?
Oh, you
Like,
can, yeah. You can definitely tell them what you heard,
oh,
saw,
okay,
felt, and experienced.
okay, okay. So as I was fighting for my life, um, it was the same guy that like tells me secrets, right? I'm guessing
You can
that's what it
assume that.
sounds
It's
like.
kind of like the
Or is
same
this a different
voice.
person
Yeah, yeah.
altogether? Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
Mhm.
So the guy in my head, totally not crazy because he now saves me. He said, I have to put a tome at an altar now. Um, so to repay this debt, so I better get finding some tomes. It's the tome of Strahd, I guess. I don't know where to find that. He
I
didn't
have a
tell me
feeling I
that.
do, unfortunately.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of this.
That name keeps coming up over and over.
He wants the tome of Strahd, and I'm scared.
Is there anything else I can do for you right now?
Can you play me a song?
Sorry, you're the bard.
Dang it, it's always me.
So when you say that, you actually hear a.
I'm looking at.
So you do hear something around this corner.
That makes everything worse.
And then the sound stops once
Hey,
you hear them.
Irina, go see where that sound's coming from. I think that's a perfect job for you.
Would you say that too?
Irina,
I don't really want to. It's kind of disturbing. Um,
but Irina, please.
roll a persuasion.
I'm 3 foot. What?
Roll a
Please.
persuasion.
Get persuaded, I swear.
Okay, get persuaded, I swear. So you are very. Sorry. Um, yeah, you should be. Oh, you shouldn't be there. You should not be there. You should be here.
So I'm
Move here.
still.
Can you
I
move?
don't have a token to click to move.
Yeah, you need to be here. Can you move over here? Oh,
I
there
I
you
don't
go.
I
Now you
don't.
should be able to see it.
There we
I turned
go.
off vision because you
Okay.
were unconscious.
Yep.
So,
That's
yeah.
gotcha.
So when you persuade, all right, you're really scared, Chaz. She like goes over and she
I'll
tries.
follow behind you.
All right. She tries to stealth.
And
That'll be a public since it's Irina doing it. Oh my God! All right, so you see Irina just stealthily like creep up to the side, and she's scared. She looks over. She, what is that? As she picks up something, Chaz. She picks up a small box as she shows it to you, and it's like a wind-up music box that was making that same sound. And you also see that there is a doll that has a sad face on it. And let me see if I can make it so that this isn't going to be an issue. There we go. Yeah, a doll with a sad face on it, and this doll looks like this. I made it bigger so you can see it.
I love this doll. It's so pretty and nice. It makes me feel cuddly inside. These music boxes are not creepy. None of this is out of the ordinary.
So am I
Everything
supposed to be
is
able to see anything
okay.
that you're describing?
You haven't
No,
moved
I'm talking
over,
to
so
Irina.
no. She's like,
Oh, okay.
I'm
yeah,
talking to Irina. She's my pal, apparently.
yeah, and this is the doll. I'll just I'll just move you over,
Hey
Creighton, so you can
guys,
be a part of this.
tell me, guys, this is not the most beautiful doll. It's not creepy. It's very, well done, obviously.
Looks like a
No
Valaki.
one, no one is messing with us at all and leaving creepy dolls. That would be crazy, right? Can I
That's
touch it?
that's not one of the dolls we just saw in Belinsky's shop, is it? When I
No,
look back at the descriptions.
it is not one of any of those descriptions that I've given you.
Okay.
I want to touch it.
It feels like a normal doll, but it has a sad face stitched into it, like stitching as if it was recently stitched in.
Okay, can I take my knife and make it a happy face?
You can like cut into it, so it has like the stitched in
Yes,
sad face, and
yes.
then like a
Uh huh.
like
Yes,
stab. All right, you made a Joker smiley face into this doll.
exactly. I love it. I love it so much. I can I put it in my bag?
Yes, you can.
It is hard to tell whether the little man has been driven out of his mind or not because he was so crazy to begin with.
Exactly. Keep them guessing. Hey, my mother had me tested.
So I was unconscious. I'll ask the people, ask Chaz who the dead body is up front, and I'd like to just go and search it a little
Oh,
bit.
don't even worry about him. No, not at all. They just, he seemed like a good guy.
So
But unfortunately, the things that attacked us, they started chomping on them real good. They had a leader, and I didn't think it was the wisest to run at a lady that just bitch slapped the shit out of a zombie, or vampire. I don't know, whatever the heck these things are at this point. But she just straight up backhanded it, and I said, "No, ma'am, thank you. I am out of here. It is not the time." And he died.
you can't even tell who this was. The most you can tell is that it was once a human, but the face has been so disfigured that there's nothing left to be able to make you tell anything. Even the clothes are
I will
torn
tell
and
you,
ripped apart.
I watched him. It was the guy in the shack. He tried to run away. He didn't get far.
Where are the bones that we brought up?
Oh, they took those too. I don't know what they have. Some fetish for bones, polished bones, white bones. I don't know. Old man bones. Apparently they like in the bones. So they said, "Give me the bones," and I was unconscious. So I guess I said, "Okay."
As you guys are having this discussion, you start to hear screams all around you,
Oh dear.
as if from villagers.
Screams are great.
But we are standing by a burning building with
Yes,
a
it is
dead
starting to
body.
catch more fire now.
I I think
More fire.
let's grab the doll and head back
I put
to
it in my pocket.
All right, you pocket the
I think
doll.
Lady
It is
Fiona.
my new best friend. Its name is Mini Chaz.
Mini Chaz. And you said you're gonna go to Lady Fiona?
That's my suggestion.
Like, yeah, we should probably go visit Fiona. We did some things that she should probably want to know about.
And
just
you said
just
it
a
was,
couple things.
and it was getting dark, right?
Oh yeah, it's actually dark outside right now.
So I think
If
maybe
we want to burn down, the guy's house, we could have stayed in there. It would have been fine. Now I have to sleep on a stupid bedroll.
There was a reason for the fire. Vampires don't like fire,
Well, they run faster than fire.
but it wasn't on fire when they ran past. The other
That
is
is true.
there were still other boxes very similar
there
to the
was
ones
more.
they came
There was
from.
some more. Oh, I'm glad you burned it down there, Creighton. You made great decisions. Great thinking in the moment. Way to go. Burn it to the ground. Burn this whole world to the ground.
If I had the ability, I think I would burn the entire city down.
I
Well,
got torches. Let's go.
well, good news. You see that the town is actually starting to get on fire. As you see, buildings are starting to start to catch fire as they. Let's bring you to the town of Valaki, just to show a little bit of where you guys were. So you guys were right at this lovely house, which now has been made into flames. Let me make the fire color there, configure there. There we go. Wait, no. It's there on fire. And you see that there are a few other houses that are on fire now, too.
Quick, we must warn the guardsman's wife because she's nice.
You see as I come around.
um
It's like, what have you all done?
there-
Oh, nothing really. Creighton, you tell him.
Unfortunately, it appears that this home was infested with vampires. And to rid ourselves of any others that happen to be there, we lit this house on fire, but we need to help get this under control. But there are vampires loose in your city.
And let me guess, you had nothing to do with it?
Of course not.
No, that was all Zampip.
So I'll give you a choice. You can either roll a persuasion or deception, because either way you look at it, both work surprisingly. Persuasion. Okay. So he just looks. He's like, I have bigger things to deal with. As he starts trying to rally the townsguard, like, put out the fire! Put out the fire! And as he says that, you start to see a familiar figure on the horizon. About right. Oh, I need to make her smaller for this. Right here, you see this person
Okay,
strutting
guys, we need to run.
down the street towards Isaac.
Okay, Zampip and Creighton. That is bitch slap lady, and we're about to get bitch slapped in the hell if we don't get out of here.
Is she the one responsible for all this death and destruction?
Probably. She was talking to them like they're homies. I'm not homies with them. Are you?
Is she by herself
Oh no.
at this
Oh
point?
no.
No. She has two of
She's
these
never by
friends.
herself. She's never by herself.
I would suggest maybe we make for the chapel, the church.
The chapel.
As you see, actually, when you say that, you start to see that as you look around, that there are fires spread, and it looks like they're moving towards the chapel. As her and Isaac are in the way of you getting to the chapel this in this direction. So at this point, you have a
Okay.
choice. You can do something. What do you wish to do?
Do I? I see the road leading out of the town, right?
Oh yeah, you do. It's right here.
We have that.
Oh yeah.
We have that, and
Guys.
we have that building that was we saw earlier with the sign.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
We could
I'll
go
let
to
y'all decide.
we could try to go to the Rektivov, his little tent there within the stockyard.
Oh, Rictavio.
I'm sure that'll protect us against
Op-
vampires.
Again, the
Opposite
gate.
direction.
The gate is locked to get into the stocks. Here,
Um,
Okay,
I'll double check, but I'm
then
pretty sure.
given if the gate is locked, we have the fire cutting off our routes east, west.
Oh,
Then it looks like we need to take the road out of town.
I
There's
apologize.
also a path that leads.
He-
The wagon is locked, not the stocks. I apologize. So you could go into this stockyard if you wish.
Okay, here's my thing about this is I don't think anything is gonna stop her from doing what she's gonna do if we just chill in the stockades. Unless you think that's not true.
We are definitely in deep water.
Water, yes. Is there water in the stockades?
There is not a significant amount of water in the
Zan,
stockades.
Zan,
That
what does Torm think and advise you?
um, I I know that I got beat down pretty good there. So facing these
okay,
sacrifices,
okay, Zampip.
sacrifices
I just want
important,
you to
but
know
death
those
is worse.
things that attacked you are nothing. They're nothing compared to this lady. Nothing.
I mean, I think we need more answers, right, before we can
And
face.
by the way, when she hit them, they healed back almost instantly.
Ooh.
So, with that information, I'm sure we have a good shot.
All right, she is walking towards you all, and she says, "Isaac, right? Isaac, I demand to know where the guests are, who haven't shown up yet."
Okay,
What?
okay.
What
Chaz is gonna
guests?
start getting out of here.
All right, so you guys start slinking away. Are you slinking
I
away,
don't know
Xanpip
what
and
they're
Creighton?
doing.
I don't think Chaz, you didn't really share with us the whole invitation, did you?
No,
He
no.
hasn't
I mean, I
even
think
read
I was
anything. He just
unconscious.
has a piece
So,
of paper. He told you that he got a piece of paper from someone, which you're assuming is the
right.
invitation at this point, but you haven't read it, so.
We need to find cover, wherever that is, whether it's in the forest outside of town or whether we find another building here in town. We've got to find cover.
Well, we don't got a lot of time to think about it, and so I say we just get out of here. She looks pretty adamant in taking us somewhere, so and I don't want to go with her. Stranger danger.
Okay, then let's begin trying to get out of this town and
All right,
find.
so you guys are able
I
to get out
don't
of this
want to
town.
leave.
I don't want to leave.
I don't want to like leave from no like I want to see if I can like can we maybe like go around the back and talk to Fiona
Oh, wait. Something fun. Something
if
fun.
this the if the
As you start to leave, you see from the edge of the forest is this figure that, while animated, it looks exactly like the doll as it's motioning for you all to come into the woods.
I follow. I think we should follow.
Yep, sounds like a brilliant plan.
All right, so you just hear that last bit of the
Well,
conversation here as you're running away, and she said that Rahadin gave the invitation to the guests this morning, or so I'm told, and I demand to know where the guests are. I was like, I don't know, you lady. She's like, well then, I guess I'll have to make you know me, and that's when you all get out of there.
Sounds like a perfect time to GTFO.
All right. So UGTFO, as yeah, everyone's out there, and this figure, it's well, I'm just gonna blow it up really quick so you can see what it looks like. Ah, there we go. So there's an easy
It's
way to look at it too.
beautiful.
It's
That looks a
beautiful.
lot like that looks a lot like Chaz.
It does, doesn't it? I can see the resemblance.
All right, as you say it, you actually hear a voice come from it as it says, "Piddlewick, friends, friends, friends."
Yes. Yes. Friends.
Piddlewick II likes to have friends as it's moving into the forest.
I continue to
Piddlewick's
follow.
gonna have some friends.
All right.
I'll follow.
So it has you run in the forest for quite a while, as it's actually having this sound emanate from it. Sometimes with a Piddlewick's got new wonderful friends, to a whole bunch of other just strange different sounds as well, and it's usually like rhyming. And you can tell it's almost like a kid's like a little kid's music or nursery rhyme that it has going for it. And yeah, it takes you out. Oh,
Chaz starts playing. Hold on. Chaz starts playing some music to these jams of nursery rhymes.
okay. Roll me a performance. I'll roll a performance as well. Oh wow. All
You
right.
know it, baby.
So while yours is like beautiful rhymes, it's just like jolted like Piddlewick two had the friends, and it just like kind of screeches a little bit here and there as it moves out. And we will go to Morovia as you go to this section here. As you guys have ran into this part of the woods, I'm gonna bring you here as I unfog this area really quick. Yeah, excellent. No. Active on this one.
Chaz is
There we go.
Chaz just tells his party. We may have just burnt down a whole town. Just saying.
Oh, well,
We were there to help. To help. Oh
hmm.
well.
Yeah, you have a small reprieve as you have this creature take you into the forest and into a clearing, as it has a small clearing built out, and you can see a small little like shack made out of branches is there, and it says Piddlewick II's home for you and me.
Um,
Piddlewick help, Piddlewick like, Piddlewick II's your friend for life.
For life.
Divine sense.
Piddle-
Okay. Okay. You can see that this creature, when invoking the power of Torms, doesn't seem like it's any of those. It's not a celestial fiend or undead. And you can see as it gets closer to its house, it moves a little bit as its arm goes from here. It like readjusts the socket all the way to the back to pick up something at its stomach. Like its shoulder goes to its stomach, and then it goes up, and it picks up a branch, and then it goes. He says, "Piddlewick gives for his friends. Its friends, her friends. Piddlewick do here for you, friends."
Jazz is here for you.
Maybe it will help. Maybe it appears to be friendly and it's leading us away from danger. Maybe anything it gives us is also designed to help us. Maybe like heal.
Piddlewick
So
2 can heal you. As you see, it takes out from a small pouch at its side hammer, nails, and some other stuff as well. You even see some like resin as if it could stitch things. And it looks towards your area and it starts to bring the hammer and nail towards you. What do you do?
no, 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 no,
Oh,
Piddlewick.
yep,
We
yep. Heal me up. No, let him. Yep, heal me up.
Piddlewick
I
heal
want the hammer and
for my
nails. Give it
friends.
to me.
As it comes over and you see that it takes a small sheet of metal from inside as you can tell, Chaz, it's going to try to hammer this metal over your wounds.
Sounds good to me.
Chaz, this is going to hurt you. So you all see that this thing is about to try to hammer some loose sheet metal over Chaz's wounds. What do you all do?
Piddlewhip, we thank you for your help, but we are not made the same as you. So that would hurt
But
him.
what if I get robotic skin?
Looks down sad and then Piddlewick try, make new friends. Piddlewick try,
Piddlewick, no, you
never
can do it. I
forget.
swear, it's okay. I'm probably made out of metal. We can see how it goes.
Piddlewick try.
Piddlewhip, you have
Hmm? Continue.
Piddlewhip, you are good and you have helped. We appreciate it.
Piddlewick
Can
like
Jazz
my
show?
very best friends. 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 And you also see, as you look at this
Oh,
creature inside this ramshackle area, has a whole bunch of extra tools, materials, and even a light crossbow with a few bolts too.
Piddlewick, have you been helping us?
Piddlewick helps his very best friends.
Piddlewick, did you help us against the wolves?
Tilts his head in a confused motion.
Piddlewick, did you give us this? And I'll take out that Jack in the Box that we received just up here.
Nods his head.
but I
Jack in the
haven't.
Box makes every kid laugh. Every kid's go, waha hee hee.
Piddlewick, Piddlewick, why do you help us?
Piddlewick wants to help very best friends.
We're glad you're our friend.
Can Jazz
Piddlewick,
give Piddlewick a hug?
Yes, you can. And Piddlewick hugs you back.
Yes. Piddlewick is the best.
can I Piddlewick, do you know Irina?
So at that, hello, Irina's there. Piddlewick doesn't know very fine girl, but Piddlewick would like to be friends. And she goes, oh, that's nice. You're not evil, so that's good. As she goes to like pat it, and
Don't
it
be rude, Irina.
with like a head pat. She's like, okay, and it likes the head pat, just yay, sort of. Oh no, I don't want to be there. There we go.
Can I take a look in his Piddlewick's little house here?
You can. You can see that this is a very ramshackle house that is mainly meant to keep out the rain. But other than that, it doesn't provide a lot of support. It's like a small dog house. As this creature is probably about either gnome or halfling size.
It's my size.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yay!
Piddlewhip, do you have other friends?
only friends are you for
We're all you
Piddlewick
need,
2.
Piddlewick.
All right. So, hilariously enough, actually, this is where you guys do gain a level, as you have gained an ally, as you can kind of guess from this happy little thing. So you guys are able to level up to level 4.
Piddlewick is the best friend ever.
Oh my god.
I will take you to the ends of the earth, Piddlewick.
Mm.
I suggest we use Piddlewick to take a long rest here. I know
Yes.
Chaz, you and I are a little beat up.
No, Chaz isn't beat up. He is simply bitten from excitement.
All
No,
right.
Chaz is hurt really badly.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So how did?
Sandpippin, you can't actually heal past a certain point either at this in this stage.
Oh, okay.
Like that 10 HP was
How
max
did,
that you
how did,
have. Hmm?
gotcha. How do you level up? Oh, you just did it for us.
I just put you at level 4, and you just need to adjust your HP and tell me what abilities you get, and I can help you with that.
All right.
Or whatever spells and everything, too.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I got.
I got you, I got you. So I can easily figure that out. So let's see. Warlock,
I mean,
5e.
I can look it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you look it up, and you can either take your average HP or you can get a little bit higher, I believe is what it was, by rolling, or lower, more likely lower, but it's your choice.
Um,
Hmm. I'll take the average for 32. Okay. Why are you over here, Zanpip? You're with your friend Piddlewick too.
Oh, yeah. You just went. I must have had it looked funny. It just went wandering on me.
Hmm. And yeah, and Chaz, you have everything on D&D Beyond. Yeah,
how do
yeah.
you do?
How do
How
you
do
do?
you do average hit? I mean, I don't know what y'all are
Ah,
doing right
gotcha,
now.
gotcha.
I'm
So
lost.
your HP, your average, since it's a D8, is 5 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, which is 2, so 7. So I go to 31.
Yes, from 25 to 31. As you guys take your long rest, listening to Piddlewick, conversing with him, and seeing that
Mm-hmm.
the town of Valaki is burning in the distance.
Oh, my favorite site. Well, guys, when we wake up, let me know.
So I think I'll choose to bump up Constitution by 2 to go up to 14.
Oh, okay. Good, good. So your
As opposed to
Constitution's
a few.
excellent. So that gives you, I believe, 4 extra hit points as you, yeah, as it gives you a +1 for each of the previous levels you've had as well.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Yeah. 36. So I'm tracking the character in D&D Beyond as well. So that's
Nice,
good.
nice.
And let's see. Ability.
Piddlewick too.
And
And
I'll
you
have
said what,
some.
4th? Okay. Proficiency bonus +2, so that increases ability score improvement. You reach me. You can increase one ability score of your change by two, or two by one. Okay.
If you need any help, I am here.
I'm going to try to figure it out here. See if I can do that.
Okay, and I am here for any of
Yay!
your
All right.
help.
Yeah, and my spell slots are still the same for a paladin, so still three first level. So no
I
Okay.
changes
got
there. So I
some
think I
more
got it.
health.
Everything changed up. Just in the
I
Mm-hmm.
oh, sorry. You can go. Sorry.
no, just in the constitution on the character sheet. Wizzo, if you can adjust that to,
Oh,
or do I
okay.
do that to 14?
You can do that if you
Looks like I
wish.
just got it. Yeah,
Yep,
I
and you
was
can
able
also
to do
adjust
it.
max HP if you wish.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
My max HP increased by 8 because I took the tough feat.
Oh wow, okay.
Mm.
Chaz is not wanting to die at
So now I
all.
have 35.
Nice.
35, boyo, because these things are scary.
Chaz like, I just don't want to die. Uh,
When you get one shot, you regret your life decisions.
oh, to be fair, those were those were not something that were supposed to be fought. When you're going in there, it was like, oh god, you're gonna open the crates, aren't you? Oh god, it's like, well, let's see. Like, Chaz is technically dead, but due to roleplay shenanigans, you just have a small dead is all.
Oh, no. That would be horrible if the party came back to play again and they're like, what happened, guys? We all died.
If they didn't have a
Right.
previous objective, it was very possible. But yeah, yeah. Oh, and during this time, I'm assuming you guys would like to open the letter that you got, Chaz. Am I incorrect in this?
No, I would love to open up the letter. The beautifully handcrafted letter from the scariest lady in the land.
Oh no, this wasn't from the lady. This was from the other person who met you earlier, like right before you entered the coffin maker shop, as it was starting to get
Oh.
dark.
Oh, I thought that was her.
No, no,
Interesting.
that was a different person. That was the guy who you have seen
Oh yeah, no, I
before.
remember.
Mm-hmm.
Now I remember.
Level 4 is not a big deal for a warlock. My next two, though, are
So,
something.
It's
Straw's invitation.
mhm.
So he doesn't tell us where the castle's at. That's always a good note.
As you were running out, something to note that you probably would have seen but wouldn't have really cared about in the moment since you were more enamored with Piddlewick is that in the distance, now that you guys are taking a long rest, and I assume you want to set out a perimeter, you see that there is a black carriage with a symbol of a raven on it, but the raven symbol that you saw in the first letter. Let me bring it out for you guys on that. And there are two black horses that are um, attached to harnesses. As you see, the horses have actually started to trot away from the city. But, good news, at the end of your long rest, when it comes near the day, the horses will trot back up to that exact same spot. Let me get that. Huh.
I would like to ask my inner voice a question. Do I just DM you in Discord?
You can just DM me in Discord.
Okay.
What would
And
be?
when you have a chance, I like I said, the only thing I got ability improvement, and I get a new spell added to my book. It doesn't do any good though because I can still only
Sure.
use two. How do I add a new spell to my book?
Oh, so top right there is a spell book, items, D&D spells, and if you look in, click the
Right.
spells SRD, you should be able to type in the spell and then drag it over to your character sheet. So, mm,
Right.
so for example, let's say I wanted to in your spell book, or you wanted to. Ah, there's a lot of new spell things that you have there. Get a different spell.
I don't see what you're talking, which icon you're talking about.
Okay, on the top right, next to
Mm-hmm.
the music, a little bit, one past that, when it goes to Compendium
Oh, okay.
Packs, yeah, there should be a Spells SRD. If
Well,
you click it and search the spell, you should find it. If not, then tell me the spell and I'll make it in your character sheet.
yeah.
So, clarification. You're thinking of yours,
Mm,
correct, Chaz?
sure.
Okay, you're thinking of what's done
I
to
was just
you.
saying, yeah.
Okay, a vampirism done to you. Excellent. There you go. It's a bit more detailed, but you also have this bond as well. When you do this, you do feel almost like a primal urge to get that book, and you actually, when you feel this urge, you hear something in your head, and that is what you see.
Well, that's not great. Guys.
Oh, but also,
So, apparently, if you get bit by those vampire things, you'll heal naturally by, resting. But unfortunately, legend lore. Interesting.
So is that correct, Wizzo, that I'm at 36 out of 36 after the long rest, or should
yes,
I be
you.
at 10 out of 30?
Nope, you
Okay.
realize that after you rest, and like right after Chaz
Mm-hmm.
asks his question, hilariously enough, you all have your body naturally heal, and the healing process goes all the way.
Okay.
What does the last part mean? Is that a new thing?
Which last part? Oh, the one that I added, the but part.
Uh huh.
That's an ability you've gained as you have progressed your deal, my friend. Now we'll go to everyone else. So,
So my sense, Creighton and Chaz, is I think we got a couple different pathways that we can look for, and I think right now we've been reacting and haven't planned anything. Do we sort of set a town on fire, which isn't very good, which needed someone to step in as a leader, or we had that chance to defeat Isaac, which it seemed like we were going. We were looking at the wizard staff, and now we have an invitation from Strahd. Do we continue to go back to Valaki and see if we can rise in power in Valaki and become the new burgomasters and put some order into Valaki? Are we looking to follow up on Strahd or try to keep avoiding him, or go figure out what he wants and how we can actually escape this land of Barovia? Or do we ignore Strahd and I think chase down either after Chaz's tome or this wizard staff? But I believe the bones are now going to be with Strahd or Strahd.
So, do I have to go and get the components to this lore?
Yep.
Oh yeah. So,
Oh, we got another thing to do, huh?
I have a thing now that I can basically name or describe any a person, place, or object, and then the spell basically brings a summary of anything like a story, but it costs incense worth at least 250 gold pieces. And 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 gold pieces. So it's like 300 gold. So maybe we just use it on very specific things.
Sorry, I'm having a difficult time with the spell thing, so I'm not ignoring. I'm listening to everything y'all are saying. It's just I'm not good at switching like this. I'm too old, too slow.
Well, I don't have enough gold to help Chaz out to be able to do any of those things at this point.
I don't either.
That's okay. No, I'm just saying in the future we can save for if we really want to know something about something. I guess we can spend 300 gold.
Um,
All right, so that's there. As it's all. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. So, uh, um, hmm.
Oh, one more thing. If you sleep too long, you're gonna become a vampire and probably die.
well,
All right.
So those dream pastries might be a little bit more dangerous than you think they are.
So that's some extra roleplay to you. So, what spell are you trying to add, Creighton?
I'm not really sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm having a hard time figuring out what to do here. Because I went into the compendium and it's just a big long list of spells.
So, there's a search button. Just type in the spell that you want to search at the very top.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know what spells I have available
You
to
don't know
me
what
at this
spells are
moment.
available to a warlock. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So I've been going through reading each one of them to see
Oh,
if it's even a
Jesus. Oh
warlock
no,
spell.
I didn't
And
know
then I
that.
have to try to figure out the level.
I didn't know that. I apologize. I did not know that that
It's
was what you
okay.
were looking saying at. Here is a list of the warlock spells that you can just look up in the compendium. It's yeah. That's a completely different nature. I thought you were trying to like get the spell and drag it into the compendium. I apologize. Yeah, that'll make it simpler. So, do you wish to summon that? The person I'm speaking of should know what this means.
Yes.
All right. So you see, right as you're like, I don't know about this, Chaz, Zanpip suddenly has this shine come from him as his armor is replaced by this golden plate mail. That is actually plate mail plus one. And you have this divine presence, it seems, or maybe not necessarily divine, but a presence that's emanating from you as if it's almost divine that will give you essentially expertise, so double your proficiency on trying to command those lower than you.
Who are you talking to? I'm sorry. I got lost in
Oh, not
that.
you, the person who summoned this. That person
Oh,
knows who he
okay.
is. But yeah, it was a Zanpip, just has this armor come as it's like
Good.
glowing.
Well, I think I would fall down on my knees and pray to Torm. Thank you for this. Thank you for this gift, wonderful Torm.
You
When
had a
you
good
pray,
night's sleep, it
when
appears.
you
I
pray to
guess
Torm,
so.
you actually feel as if there's something intentionally empty.
As if Torm is not answering me.
And
So
a
I'm
different voice
calling.
answers you, and a commanding voice of what you would think would be Torm, but it gives you that instead.
I think you sent that to the wrong person.
Oh, did I? Yep,
Yep.
yep, I did. You are correct, Don. I eh. Wait, did I get it screwed up in here somehow? I think I.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I think so.
Hazelland,
In
you're
Discord.
Xanfif, aren't you? Did I get that completely wrong?
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. This is. Oh my goodness. All right, so that part is what it is. I apologize. It's Discord messaging. There we go. You said you wish to accept, so you'll get refreshed.
Well,
There
I'd
we go.
like to read it first now.
Yeah, yeah. I apologize. We'll continue with you, Don.
It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's not really an accept for you. It's that first part. I apologize. I don't know how I screwed that one up. Just so excited to give this nice patron powers to people. I apologize. I apologize.
No, no golden plate mail for me then, huh?
No, no, Zanpip, you have the golden plate mail. You have the golden plate mail. That was intended for you, Zanpip.
All right.
That was intended for you. I'm saying that the conversation was kind of screwed up. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. The slimy thing was meant for Dawn, and the king thing was meant for Zanpip. My bad, or Hazel
Okay.
Demon. Yeah, yeah. Ugh.
Did you send Wizzo? Did you send me a message just recently, or was that the
Yeah, yeah, I
previous
did.
long
I'll
previous
I'll
long rest
just
I had?
I'll just do it like this. If you're okay with me just putting it in chat here, since I can't whisper it to you apparently.
Yeah,
So
that's
for
fine. Yeah, I have to figure out how to
Zanpip,
change things.
this was your message. That and that last one was in response to your question.
I'm sorry, I'm so slow. I don't understand what you're saying, Wizzo.
I okay, it's fine. It's fine. That's all you have it here. So essentially, explaining it to you since someone else has read it, and the only one left out is Chaz, of course. So your patron comes to you in a dream. You wake up in a basement of bugs under the ocean. You got that right? The
Yes.
second part. Okay.
That's just telling me a scenario, right?
Exactly. And then it tells you that you are doing well, but it wants you to give, and this is out of game meta, so you all might know this, but it wants you to give the madness to others. It wants you to message multiple people at once, like mentally message them, 5+ at a time, and you shall gain a gift. Spread the madness and try to corrupt others' minds. Then you might save your own and gain further powers, saying to you that you might save your own mind. And if you also get the feeling that if you try to push this communication for an extended period of time, like force someone, that they could succumb to whatever would happen during that amount of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to record though in my character sheet? Because I don't see anything in that to record.
Oh, for leveling. The only thing is a new spell if you wish. So, have you picked out a spell that you want?
I'm, jeez, I'm just not doing this right.
No, no, I'm with you. I'm with you here. I'm with you here. So, and this is why we're doing it in session because I knew there would be something like this. Um, what spell are you looking at to add to your spell book? Because that's the only thing there.
Yeah. Um, let's do spider climb.
Spider climb. Okay. So it is in the SRD. So if you look in the spells, spider climb, type it into the search, you can read it, drag it over to your character sheet, and it should appear there. Yeah, we'll just have this out here since that disaster was a okay. Okay. So I have it ready if you still need help. But if you since you have the SRD spells up, if you can type it in and then you can drag it. If not, then I'll just do it myself and I'll show you what it looks like.
I thought I did it, but I don't see it on my list. So maybe I'm
Doesn't. Oh, you
did it
have it at
wrong.
second level for some reason.
I don't know why. I mean,
Well, the good news is that is an easy fix. Bam. Perfect. Very nice. It looks like you have everything there. Because warlocks don't have more than two. They never do. So yeah, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Oh no, where'd Chaz go? Chaz. Okay, good, good.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
okay. Okay, so I changed
Oh,
the attribute. We put a spell in, and whatever you were trying to text me, I don't. That's the stuff I still don't understand. If I'm supposed to do anything.
so, um, essentially what the text was saying was you know how you mentally communicate with people?
Yes.
Alright, it wants you to mentally communicate with multiple at once, like that. Or
Okay. I
communicate
didn't
with
know I
one for an
could do that.
extended period of time. Yeah,
Okay.
normally you can't, but there might be
Okay.
fun things.
I guess
Yes.
that was the issue of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Good clarification.
Again, folks, sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. So everyone's leveled. Everyone's figured it out. Good. Good. So that next time it'll be a lot easier. I know it's a newer system, so trying to level with that. There we go. But yeah, you guys wake up after a long rest. You see that the town of Valaki is well still on fire. It's been burning all night, but it's still there's still some areas that are on fire. What do you wish to do with a carriage in front, of course?
Well, since it appears I've helped us burn down the town, I don't think that I'm probably the best choice right now.
Well, we can still wait by downtown. We're not like banned from town. It's just a really scary town.
I thought you did a great job, Zane, of explaining our options. And so I'm open to any of them.
Yeah, so I gotta in and you read about my dream, so my dream is definitely so I share that with you. My sense is that we have an opportunity to go into Verlaki, and we've been asked that lady Fiona was shared with us that it doesn't matter who leads this town or who rises to lead this town, but she is going to support somebody who is looking to bring order to the town, and I think that we need to step into this step into this role, or
What
that I
about that woman? What about that woman who was there when we left town?
um I think
What
that
do we do about her? According to Chaz, it was somebody well beyond our abilities.
I think that we're the guests that she was looking for, and according to this letter from you know Strahd, he's promising us safe passage to the castle. If he is an enemy, if he is someone that we need to cross, I think seeing him face to face and understanding who he is might be our best way.
I'm fine.
Can Piddlewick come?
Piddlewick
I would
wants
love to
to
have
stay
Piddlewick
with
with us.
friends.
Yes, you do, Piddlewick.
Piddlewick, what other kinds of things are you able to do that
Things,
might help your
things, things
friends?
and toys, things of every kind. Piddlewick can make traps, Piddlewick can make stuff, Piddlewick can make weapons and all. Piddlewick can make, Piddlewick can make anything you want.
Oh,
Does Piddlewick require anything to do these things?
Tools, stuff, small little things. It takes sprockets, gears, and pins, time and crafting, little areas. Piddlewick can make anything at all you think for me.
Well, there.
So, with that, are you guys going into Valaki or going on the carriage to Strahd?
I I think we should head to Strahd, and perhaps with a little bit of time when we show our face again in Valaki, maybe the fires will be out and um, we'll be able to rejoin the rebuilding.
All right.
Yeah, rebuilding for sure. That sounds like a great idea.
then let's set out.
All
I
right.
agree.
So, I will.
You might not want to see Creighton after he burned down the town.
Okay. So, let me set the scene for you as coming into the next area. And then I think that's where we'll call it. But let's get there first. So, you all take the carriage. As it follows the road, you get the idea. It doesn't go through the forest. It follows the road, it gets to the gates, and then it gets to the gates of this area. As you guys follow the carriage and get to this area. Now, when you finally get here, First, we get to J and then K. Um, when you finally get to here, you see that after winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lower drawbridge of old, shored up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway of the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, with their rust-eaten iron straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills forth, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in sconces on both sides of the open door. And that, my friends, is where we will pick up next time at Castle
I just have
Ravenloft.
one question.
Mhm.
So there's a raven with a stone there, right?
So Castle Ravenloft has many different ravens, but unlike the ravens with on the graveyards that you saw, these have. Let me find that here. I think it was in this one. Unlike those ones, it has a giant raven on top of the entire castle. It actually shows like a raven as lightning illuminates the area.
That sounds like a raven, and then beneath that lie, wizard staffs might be afoot.
Could be, my small
Yeah,
friend.
a raven made of stone, deep in the bowels where fog and dead lie. That sounds like a good place to find a wizard staff.
Again, sounds reasonable, my friend.
All right, I know we're ending, so
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that is where you guys end, and you got your friend Piddlewick too, and it's good for you. So,
it's good for everybody.
mm-hmm. Piddlewick's pretty great.
Piddlewick, he's my favorite person in the entire world, and it's not a player.
Yeah, Piddlewick's great. But yeah. You also
Even
see.
I even like Irina now.
Oh, good. Yeah, see, the NPCs that I have go with you usually aren't just like a pure burden or anything bad like other DM NPCs are. So yeah. All right, and yeah, with that we'll end it. But you guys did a great
Good.
job overall. Well,